spiritshacklemedia.
I'm wearing Payday merch today.
I did notice, and it looks sick.
Yeah, so I'm wearing this like super nice Payday t-shirt that I'm like kind of demoing for the future because like we got plans.
We got plans.
It's super soft. It's a baseball tee. It's one of those ones with like black sleeves and the white top and like 3/4 length sleeves and like it's got our logo on the back and like just a really nice little like amulet coin on the front. It's like really simplistic. It doesn't look. I wore this to work today and. Like, nobody knew it was for my podcast. Like...
It's cool.
Yeah, is Pokemon a guilty pleasure? We're harkening back to episode 1, If it's a guilty pleasure, but you still want to rep your Pokemon merch, like, woo!
It's nice.
Can I introduce you to Payday?
And you can buy it from our website for $399.99. No, I'm joking.
No.
Not yet. Not yet.
But we are approaching a year in October, so in 4 months' time, we're going to be hitting a year.
A year.
Things are going to be moving forward. I think we're going to have a merch store coming up at that point. So there will be opportunities for merch. And that is why I'm doing this now. I'm trying to merch.
That'll be cool. And do you know what we said we'd do in 1 year?
Show our faces.
Show our faces.
That's going to happen too. I'm not going to say anything yet. But
if nobody knows what we look like already.
Yeah. You're going to see what we look like in a few months' time. That's going to be weird. Yeah. But, Matt, in other news, we've got a website.
We've got a website?
So this month we have actually launched a website called www.spiritshacklemedia.com, which is the media company that I kind of created for this website and also for other future products and endeavours that I kind of get into. I just wanted one place that I could keep it all. And Spirit Shackle Media is quite inclusive. It's got everything in there for Payday, like... Everything that we're going to do is going to go in there, and we're going to have articles going up, and there's going to be some cool stuff. Like, so if you want to see more of what we do, Spirit Shackle Media is going to be the best place to go now. So it's good. Instead of us like at the end of every episode going like, you can visit us on Twitter, you can go on Instagram, you can go on Facebook, you can go on our email. I'm just going to redirect you to spiritshacklemedia.com, and it's like one place you just go to and you can find all the Payday stuff.
One place for all the stuff.
I designed it myself. Like, it's easy to navigate, and I like it.
It's good. It's really good.
I'm happy with it. Yeah, like it's not perfect, but it's getting there.
It's a very good job.
Thanks, man.
I like it.
Anyway, welcome to Payday, a Pokemon podcast. My name is Tom.
And my name is Matt.
And it is the last Friday of the month, which means it's time for a full episode.
Yay.
I'm excited.
Me too.
We got some stuff to talk about. Some things happened this month.
Things happen. Stuff.
I mean, we've already talked about some of the stuff that happened this month in previous episodes, but we're going to kind of go back on some of them a little bit, and we're going to talk about some other stuff we haven't talked about yet, so it's quite exciting.
Let's do this.
But first of all, Matt, how have you celebrated Payday with Pokemon this month? Have you spent any money on Pokemon this month?
I don't think I have.
No? Not a single thing?
I can't think of anything.
No?
No.
Okay, so I did, but I reckon this is the cheapest Payday I've ever had.
Go on.
Okay, so let's start at the top. I got some Pokemon starter keychains, and I actually forgot to bring yours today. But based on our ranking episodes, there's a future episode coming up where we're going to talk about our Pokemon starters, and basically it came down to me having Litten, you having Rowlet, Matt, and Freya having Popplio.
Yay.
So we've all got a little keychain of all the starters each, and Freya's already got hers, and I've got mine. And I've got yours at home, and I totally blanked on it today, so, you have to remind me, and I'll bring it in for you.
Yay.
They were £5 each, so cheap.
Oh, well.
£10, I already had one of them already, so it didn't matter. But
nice.
It cost me £10 for keychains.
That's cool.
I bought a Pokemon Pro controller for the Switch for £20.
Nice.
It's not bad. It looks nice. It's got a Pikachu on it. It's red, and it's covered in Pokeballs. It looks real nice.
Nice.
It's fancy. And I pre-ordered the Detective Pikachu soundtrack on vinyl.
Oh, cool.
And it was £25, and it looked really cool because, like, it's a white vinyl with, like, Pikachu on it. Like, the Detective Pikachu design.
That's cool.
And I was like, man, again, like it's like I said last month when the movie came out. Like this is an event, like, and I kind of want to get this stuff while I still can because I don't know how long it will be around for. And that seems like the kind of thing. Do you know what I saw today? It really made me laugh. I was on the phone to Freya as well. In HMV, they had the Elf soundtrack on vinyl for 10 quid.
What?
As in, like, Buddy the Elf, like Will Ferrell. And it was like, the vinyl was like white and it had Buddy on it walking. And I was like, oh, I kind of want it. But the way Freya was talking to me, I was like, I don't know if you're taking the piss out of me or if you're being, like, you're being serious when you're like, get it. And I'm like, I'm not getting it. So I didn't get it.
Aww.
But that is the extent of it. That's what, 55 quid. I mean, that's still a lot of money, but cheap-ish.
Yeah.
3 items is a lot less for me.
I mean, if we're talking about stuff in general that I bought this month, then I spent quite a bit of money.
I was good this month. I've been trying to be lean. I'm trying to be better.
Yeah, I bought a new TV.
Yeah, you did. It's a nice TV that's 4K.
Yeah.
My
that was a lot of money.
My PS4 disk drive didn't work the other day.
Oh.
And I was really worried I was going to have to fork out money.
Oh.
Luckily, it was days of play, so I was like, oh, do you know what? If it is broken, I can get one for cheap right now. But it didn't break, and it is working again, so I'm lucky.
Okay, thank God for that.
I don't know if I'm going to buy the PS5 when that comes out. I think I'm just going to skip it. I'm going to stick to my Nintendo stuff, because I don't play the PS4 enough.
The only thing I would ever play is, like, the Final Fantasy remake.
Do you know what I have been playing lately?
What?
I didn't even tell you this. Okay, so we're going to get a bit relevant back to a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so I was getting a bit annoyed at the Pokemon fan base recently.
Yeah.
Because they were putting toxicity into my mind about this new Pokemon game, and they were making me think it was going to be a bad game, which I had to just cast out of my mind. Like, I deleted Reddit for a few days because I was like, I just can't be part of this Pokemon community. r/Pokemon was toxic as fuck. Twitter is as well. Anytime Pokemon posts anything on Twitter anymore, the hashtag bring back the national dex is all that you see. And I feel sorry for them a little bit. And like, do you know what? This Pokemon game is going to be absolutely kick-ass. We're going to get into this later. But I needed a break from Pokemon for a couple of days. So do you know what I started playing?
What's that?
Digimon
Digimon
Cyber Sleuth on the PS4, which I bought a few years ago and never played. It is such a cool game, man.
Do you ever remember Digimon World on the PlayStation 1?
Yeah, and I was looking for games that are similar to it. And I think there is one on the PS4 that's similar.
Oh, I used to love
But I think you have 2 or 3 Digimon instead of just one. So, but you still run around and like feed them and stuff, and like.
Oh man, the hours I wasted on that game as a child.
So Digimon World Cyber Sleuth is like, it's a very anime Japanese game. Like, there's no English. It's all like Japanese voiceovers with like subtitles.
Nice.
But like, you're in a virtual world, like in a VR, like virtual reality mode, and you're like corrupted. You're like the person you're playing as gets corrupted in real life, and he can enter physically into the digital world.
Ooh.
But in the digital world, even as like the VR world, you have Digimon, which are part of that world, like used by hackers to hack into different people's servers.
Okay.
And this guy befriends his Digimon, and like,
nice.
I started off with a Palmon, which is like a little flower one.
I remember Palmon.
Yeah, because we watched the DVD of it the other month.
Yeah, we did.
So I had Palmon, the little grass one. And do you know what's really cool about it? They can just digivolve into so many different ones.
Yeah. There's no like set.
It's very much Pokemon. The battle style is very much Pokemon, which is cool. So it was like playing Pokemon but without the toxicity. And it was really fun just going through that game, like enjoying different aspects of a different franchise. Like, I can see why people liked it. It's a shame because when we were kids, I don't know about you, but in my school especially, you were either a Pokemon fan or a Digimon fan. You could never be both. It was not sacred. Like, you were.
Yeah, there was always that sort of like, if you like Pokemon, then you must like Digimon in my school. And then all the kids were like, well, if you like both, then you can't like one as much. So which one do you prefer? If you said like both, and they were like, well, I prefer Pokemon. Well, I prefer Digimon more. And I was like, do you know what? I don't care.
I was just a devout player.
Like what I like.
I played a lot of Pokemon, and I never played Digimon. I borrowed Digimon World off of you on the PS1, and I enjoyed it for a bit, but I was like, this isn't for me. I like Pokemon. I like my Pikachu. Where's my Squirtle? Okay, so I went back into that. Going into this now is really interesting because, like, you get to look at all the Digimon that you can get, and you can, like, you just see, like, the different paths. And I was going through, like, this G-Doc sheet of, like, what all the Digimon could digivolve into. And I was like, this is so interesting because I've never seen most of them. So I'm like, whoa, look at that one. How do I get this one? And I'm, like, trying to work out how to get the right team.
There are so many.
It's
like,
really
it's
fun.
not just like one. It can evolve into like multiple different things.
Yeah.
Which is what I like.
And how you get new Digimon on your team is when you come up against them in the wild, you scan their data and you get like a small percentage each time you encounter one. So like it goes up by 20% each time.
Nice.
And once you've hit 100, you can create your own in this computer world.
Oh, that's so cool.
So you get that Digimon on your team. But if you let it go clock up to 200%, you get like a stronger version of it.
Nice.
Like it has just higher stats and it's like overall better and more likely to digivolve into a stronger one that it wouldn't have been able to evolve into if it was at 100%.
Oh, that's so cool.
So there's a lot of factors, like apparently like de-digivolving into like the smaller versions and then like retraining them to the max level, then evolving them and then retraining them. Because when they digivolve, they go back to level 1 and you have to start again. But like, yeah, there's a lot of like, it's really clever, like a lot of tactics. Anyway, this isn't a Digimon podcast, but I just thought I would briefly bring up. It's really cool.
What you've been playing to have a break from Pokemon.
And I went on r/Digimon, and do you know what made me sad?
What's that?
Everybody on there, like a lot of people were like comparing Digimon to Pokemon, but you would never see it the other way around, and it made me sad because I mean, I get why they would, but it just made me sad because nobody in r/Pokemon is comparing Pokemon to Digimon. But they have to compare Digimon to Pokemon because it's the higher grossing franchise. It's better, it's bigger, and arguably better in a lot of ways. But it's made me interested.
Let games just be games, and let that game be that game.
It's made me interested in Digimon now, and I kind of want to explore that a little further. So who knows? I'm going to get back into it.
My break from Pokemon was replaying Final Fantasy VII on the Switch.
Yeah, I've been playing that a little bit as well.
I'm really, really enjoying. I am like nerding the shit out of it, and I'm going for like proper completion. So I like bred all the chocobos and did all that jazz.
I never completed that game.
It is such a long game. The thing is, like, you can either blast your way through it and complete it, or you get to a point and think, I can't be bothered anymore. Go down and leave it for a few days, and that's when you never pick it up again. Whereas I've literally been on this for the last few days. I'm really enjoying it.
Oh man.
Some serious nostalgia.
That's cool.
So that's my break from Pokemon for a few days.
Matt, should we play 20 questions? That's a yes.
Let's do it. Yay.
20 questions.
Okay. Who's going to be doing it this month?
I'm going to ask.
You're going to do it to me or am I doing it to you?
I'm going to do it to you. Right.
Alright, I like this.
You ask questions. I'm going to make you suffer. Okay, I've got one.
Yeah. You're all set? You have a Pokemon in mind?
I do.
Okay. Can I start asking questions?
Just bear with me 1 moment.
Okay.
I need some more information on this Pokemon.
Oh.
Right, okay, that's that.
You good?
We're good.
Alright, can I start asking you questions?
You can indeed.
Okay, my first question to you, Matt.
Yeah.
Is it a Pokemon that evolves?
Is it a base Pokemon you're asking? Or?
Sure. Okay, is it a Pokemon in its lowest base form?
No.
Okay. Is it a fully evolved Pokemon?
Yes.
Okay. Is it water type?
No.
Okay. I'm going to keep going by types for a bit just to get the idea of it. Is it grass type?
Yes.
Oh, good start. Okay. Grass type. Is it a dual type Pokemon?
Yes.
Is it a Gen 4 Pokemon?
No.
Okay. Is it a Gen 5 Pokemon?
No.
Gen 6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's Gen 6.
Gen 6 Pokemon. That should narrow it down a little bit.
Okay, right. I've got a question.
Yeah.
Is it part ghost type?
No.
Okay. Okay, because that was like 4 Pokemon that are grass type in that gen. Right, okay, so it's a grass type, dual type Pokemon that is fully evolved. From Gen 6, it's not ghost. Let me think about this for a bit. I'm trying not to open Dexter. If I get to 15 questions, I'm going to open Dexter, but I'm on question 10, so I've got 6 questions to go.
I made a mistake.
What?
It's not Gen 6.
Oh.
Reverse!
Okay.
Reverse!
Is it Gen 7 then?
No, it's Gen 5.
It is Gen 5?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So I'm going to just go right back now to question 8, because that's when I asked when it was Gen 5. I'm going to put not Ghost in because I already asked that, so we're actually on question 9.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so it's
That
a
was my
Gen
bad.
5 grass type Pokemon that's fully evolved.
My bad.
Is it part fairy type?
No.
No. Damn, I thought you were going to get my favourite Pokemon, Whimsicott.
No. Sorry.
Oh, okay, this actually is kind of easier because I know a lot of grass type Pokemon in Gen 5. There isn't that many as well. Is it part bug type?
No.
Oh, okay. This is interesting now. Okay, I'm trying to think of what other grass type Pokemon that are dual type are in that gen. Oh, is it part normal type?
Yes.
Okay, I know what Pokemon this is. It's Sawsbuck. Yes! Oh, yes, I got it in 12 questions. That was a good record for me. Sawsbuck. Okay, so Matt, why don't you tell us a little bit about Sawsbuck?
Sawsbuck is a funky looking Pokemon.
Yeah.
Its base Pokemon is Deerling.
A little cutie.
A little cutie.
I hope they bring these guys back for Sword and Shield because it looks like they're going to have... Well, if they bring seasons back, because have you seen about Sawsbuck in the season
that's
pattern?
what I was just reading up about. Is the little like spring form, summer form, autumn form, and winter form.
Yeah, so it looks different depending on...
Where I messed up because on here it says about evolution 6 onwards, Deerling can be bred in any form, any time.
Oh, okay.
So I was kind of just scouring through because I was like, I'm pretty sure that's Gen 5. But no, it says Gen 6 here because I was just briefly skimming through.
Yeah.
But no, I fudged up.
So it's a normal grass type Pokemon that, yeah, it changes forms depending on the seasons. It's really cool. It's 6'3", which is massive.
Wow.
Real big.
Wow.
It has Chlorophyll, which doubles its speed in Sunshine. Sap Sipper, which absorbs grass type moves to, I think, heal it? Let me check. No, ups its attack stat. Or Serene Grace, which boosts the likelihood of things happening.
Just looking at that one.
Like flinching, for example, when you use Headbutt. Its best stats are attack and speed at 195 respectively. And it's like an all-round Pokemon, but it's not overly good at very much. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a very standout Pokemon. And it evolves...
That's why I picked it, because it's quite a... I mean, Sawsbuck... Deerling's quite colourful, but Sawsbuck's just quite standardish.
Yeah, but it looks really good. The different forms are really cool, and I think that's the whole point of this Pokemon and why it's so good.
They all look quite elegant.
Yeah. Okay, so what moves would you run on a Sawsbuck if you were going to use one, Matt? Based on what it can learn, I'm just quickly looking through Dexter. I'm seeing Mega Horn, which is cool.
That would be nice.
Horn Leech is always good.
Yeah, I guess.
Leech Seed is good.
That would be a good one.
What else has he got? Double Edge would be good because it's a stab normal type move. Jump Kick is handy.
That would be good.
I think Return would be better, but actually because the high attack, like high friendship thing and the physical attack for normal type move is really good.
Yeah.
I don't really know what I'd use on this Pokemon. I've never thought about Wild Charge is a good move. Electric type, physical move.
Just checking out what moves you can.
Synthesis is really handy for healing. Can learn Bounce, which is a flying type move. This Pokemon can learn some serious moves. Like, okay, so here's what I would use.
Quite a versatile Pokemon.
Okay, I'll give it Mega Horn.
Yeah.
Horn Leech.
Nice.
I'm going to say Leech Seed.
Yeah.
And Wild Charge. It's probably not competitive.
Seed's always pretty good.
Probably not a competitive moveset, but it's a moveset that works for me, and that's why I like it. I'm going to quickly have a look on Smogon and just see what other people are using on their Sawsbuck.
Yeah.
And we'll see what competitive people think, because me and you are competitive, and that's what I like about this show. We kind of bring a different element, and we can kind of just guess what we would go with.
I'm not hardcore competitive.
Okay, so it's in PU, which is like one of the lowest tiers. In fact, I think the lowest tier for Pokemon that are just shit. Okay, so it has Swords Dance, which is really good.
Nice.
Double Edge.
That's good.
Horn Leech and Jump Kick.
That's good.
Give it an Adamant Nature, Chlorophyll. I guess you put it on a Sunny team.
Yeah.
Max EVs in Attack and Speed, 4 in Special Defense. And give it the Normalium Z, so you can use Double Edge for like a Z move and make it really strong. It's just a basic like sweeper, like you set up and then you sweep with your Sawsbuck, I guess.
Cool.
So yeah, that was Sawsbuck. Sawsbuck's a cool Pokemon, man. It's a good chat.
It is. I like Sawsbuck.
That was a good choice.
He's a funky guy.
All right.
Or gal.
And that was 20 questions.
Woo! I didn't have to suffer this time.
No, you haven't had to for a few months now.
I know, I don't like to suffer.
I'm going to make you suffer later.
No!
Okay.
No!
Matt, I wanted to talk to you because a couple of weeks ago we put out an episode where we talked about the E3 press conference and the Treehouse specifically.
Yeah.
And how good it was, but how they kind of upset a lot of people.
How they mortified the community.
Everyone's upset because of this Bring Back National Dex movement.
Yeah.
Because they decided they weren't going to put all the Pokemon in. 2 weeks later, Matt, how do you feel about this whole...
I'm not completely devastated. At the end of the day, it's going to be quite a big game. You're still going to get quite a lot of Pokemon. My only quibble is that, the tagline for Pokemon is gotta catch them all, but there's no possibility of you catching them all.
No, okay.
Although, watching all these YouTube videos and all this hype surrounded by these new releases, people have been, coming out with all this stuff, so-and-so has said this and so-and-so has said that, and there's been suggestions of them potentially, patching them in later on, but
Yeah.
I don't know, how reliable that source is, if it's true at all. It would be nice, but...
I think the best thing at this point is until we know for sure, just assuming that it's not going to happen and then be pleasantly surprised if it does.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, I'm still really looking forward to the game. I'm not really that devastated, to be honest. It's still going to be a sick game. We're still going to see a complete, a completely new way of playing it. It's this co-op mode, this big wide open area, which we've always wanted in a Pokemon game. I mean, you can't always have everything the way you want it.
No.
And that's just the one sacrifice this time, I guess.
Yeah.
That you're going to have to pay for a decent game, I hope.
At the end of the day, we paid premium for Let's Go, and we couldn't catch them all in Let's Go.
No.
That's how I think about it. In retrospect.
I guess so. Or you kind of can, but can't. I mean,
you definitely can't. There wasn't 800 Pokemon in Let's Go. There was 154 or whatever.
Oh no, but they just limited you to the first.
Exactly, but now they're just limiting you to a selection of who knows how many.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it could just be that they just take out Ultra Beasts. And then you keep all the other Pokemon. Maybe they've just worded this badly or something. You never know.
I feel like it's
bigger than that, but
it's difficult because until we get the game, we're not really going to know, because we might, we could say I'm really looking forward to it. I'm not going to let this ruin the game, and then we could get the game, and then for instance, you might not be able to get Mimikyu, and then you'd be devastated.
Apparently, you can now though, so I'm feeling better.
Okay,
it's already been confirmed, Mimikyu.
But it's going to happen to somebody. Somebody's going to. I'm still really hyped for this game, and their favorite Pokemon's going to be missing, and that's going to suck.
It's going to suck, but do you know what? You'll get over it. I managed to get through Let's Go Eevee without using Mimikyu, and I wasn't bitching and moaning the whole time.
Yeah.
I had fun with the Pokemon I used, and I'm just going to have to do that this time. And at the end of the day, the region looks awesome. The whole setting, the wild area looks so good. I'm not going to care, because I don't use the same 6 Pokemon. I play a Pokemon game. I'm always using different ones, so this time I'm just going to use different ones, and I'm just going to enjoy it no matter what.
Yeah.
It's going to be sad when I finish the game and I can't just make my own favourite team based on Pokemon that I like, rather than, but that's not, it's just one of those things. It just happens. It's not the end of the world.
All we can do now is wait until it's released and then see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't patch in all the Pokemon, I guess we'll have to just get on with our lives.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
It's not the end of the world. At the end of the day, I'm still really excited for it, and I'm still going to go out, I'm still going to buy it, and I'm still going to play it.
Yeah, me too. And I'm going to enjoy it. I know I will, no matter what. I'll enjoy this game because, it's Pokemon, and I enjoy Pokemon games, and it looks like they're still doing better. People are just dunking on this game now unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a thing to say about it, and it's your opinions are valid. At the end of the day, nobody's wrong in this situation, but I think there's a way you can handle these kind of things.
Yeah, I think people, I can understand people getting upset, but kind of get over it, I guess.
Yeah.
Without sounding
Pokemon's
harsh.
Twitter, you cannot see anything on Twitter or Reddit or anything anymore without somebody talking about how there's missing Pokemon.
And I share your frustration, but, we just got to kind of roll with it.
Yeah, okay, to still be complaining this much 2 weeks later is just a little bit sad now.
Yeah.
I know you want your voices to be heard, and I believe in that, people should be able to voice their feedback, but I think the way we're doing it is quite immature. It's not getting the message across properly. I think it's just making us look like a bunch of spoiled brats.
What I'm finding recently, especially a lot in the last couple, especially this year, is just there's far too much negativity in the world. Everyone takes to the internet to voice their negative opinions, and they just want to.
This is the problem.
And then one person starts, and then somebody else follows up, and then and it's always negativity. People don't post positive things anymore. People aren't like, oh, I'm really pleased about this. They're just sort of, yeah, I'm pleased about it, but I'm not going to mention it. What I'm going to mention is the stuff that I don't like, and I'm going to bitch and moan about it.
Yeah, exactly. The problem is with the internet nowadays is that everybody's got a platform to stand on and shout their opinion out to the world for everybody to hear. And I get what you're trying to do here, but is it really? I don't think what you're doing is effectual.
No.
People that have emailed Gamefreak or Nintendo, that's better because at least you're voicing your opinion in a way that's directly contacted them or something. But
depends what they've put in their email, though. I guess if
it's
been
be nice is all I want to say. Just be nice. At the end of the day, these people are still working hard, and it's still people's jobs that you're messing with here, and just feel bad for them.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't want to rant forever because everyone's going to hate us for having an opinion.
Yeah.
I don't really want to have a too strong of opinion. I just think that people are taking things a bit further than they need to be, and
I think we should just accept it for what it is and
enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, because we're still going to enjoy the Pokemon game. If it's not for you, then that's fine. But just keep your opinions to yourself if you're not going to enjoy it.
Yeah, basically.
Stop making other people agree with your toxic behaviour.
Don't ruin it for people that want to enjoy it.
Anyway, that's enough.
Yeah.
About Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm excited for the game. I can't wait to see.
Me too.
What else is going to be in store for the next set of news.
Moving on,
Matt. How about Harry Potter Wizards Unite? Came out the other day. Have you played it?
Nope.
Okay, so I did because in the thought of research for this podcast, I thought I better check out what this Pokemon Go.
What is it like, Tom?
Okay, so you play Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
It's pretty similar.
Okay.
It looks better. I'll be honest. It looks nicer. The world map looks a little bit better. I'm going to show you a picture, even though people aren't going to see this, but I'm going to quickly just show you what I think, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so it looks the same. The same things with Pokestops still exist.
Because I know what Pokemon Go is like, and it's really colourful and but cartoony and
yeah. So this looks a bit cartoony, but it looks like they've also gone for more of a realist cartoony look. Okay, so here we are. This is the map, and it looks very similar, but they've added in grass is green now, and roads have markers on them, and everything looks like it should.
There's more detail. I tell you what, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks the same. Do you know what I mean? It does look exactly the same.
The maps, the blocks for the houses and stuff, they've gone into more detail. It looks grainier, almost like a sort of rough sketch of something.
Yeah, I would argue.
It looks like it's like a pencil sketchy animation.
Yeah,
with colour.
I would go with that. Yeah, I like the animations. Nice. There's stuff flying around in the overworld all the time. You'll look around and you'll just see little things in the sky, owls flying by, making the world feel a bit more full. And weird.
Yeah, because sometimes Pokemon Go can look a little bit empty.
But I guess if a Pokemon was flying by, you would want to tap it and catch it. So I guess it makes sense. But yeah, that is.
It looks nice.
Yeah, it's.
That's the only thing I can say for it because I've never played it.
Okay, so to give you sort of some parallels about, what the things are equivalents to in Pokemon Go.
Right.
So a Pokestop and a lot of ways of gyms as well, because gyms don't exist.
Yeah.
Pokestops are inns, and they're little markers on the map that look like inns.
Right.
And when you click on them, you have to swipe your finger across the screen in sort of a semicircle fashion.
Okay.
And you get energy to use spells from them.
Nice.
There's no Pokestop streaks, anything like that. It's just you get your energy from them. I guess maybe they implement that later.
Potentially, yeah.
Okay, so instead of Pokemon now you have these sort of symbols on the map that are different things. There's one for magical creatures, there's one for Quidditch and stuff like that. And when you tap on these symbols, an event will happen. So for example, a magical creature is escaped and you have to contain it.
Right. By
drawing a spell on the screen. So one of the spells is an M shape. that you've got to draw over the M shape to cast the spell. But when you start drawing, the shape disappears, so you have to remember where it was and draw it. And based on how close to the mark you got is how effective your spell is.
Right.
So there is an element of Pokemon Go's like accuracy involved.
Yeah.
But just implemented differently, which is cool. And it works, and it's interesting, and it's a fun way of doing it because you do different spells, and the different spells are different one motions, and I've done maybe like half a dozen different ones now.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
But I just didn't like the fact that they were symbols. I guess they had to be because you couldn't just animate everything that you were seeing.
Yeah, that would.
But imagine if Pokemon, you couldn't see the Pokemon, you just saw a type symbol. So like you saw a fire symbol on the map, or you saw a water symbol, and you were like, oh, it's a water Pokemon, but I don't know what water Pokemon it is.
Let's just tap it and find out.
It was frustrating after I'd done a few of these events, and I clicked on one of the tokens, and it was the same event I'd already done.
Yeah.
Because I was like, wait, I've done this already, and I didn't want to do it, but I was already clicked on it, so I was like, I might as well just do it now.
Has that happened a few times?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would just be like encountering a Pidgey, and then encountering a Pidgey, and then encountering a Pidgey.
Yeah, exactly. Well, at least in Pokemon Go, when you see a Pidgey, you don't have to click it again.
Yeah, you can be like, I've got that guy, I want to go for another one. I don't have to.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it.
And once you've got Pidgey... when you do an event, you get like a stamp for your stamp book. But that's it. Whereas when you catch a Pokemon in Pokemon Go, when you catch another Pidgey, you're getting candy to evolve a Pidgey.
So you're working towards another thing.
Whereas you'll just get an EXP by what it seems in Harry Potter Wizards Unite.
Okay.
So I mean, look, there are things that work, but personally, I could even see Harry Potter fans getting bored of this.
Yeah.
In a short amount of time, unless they add more things to keep it interesting. But I'm not sure.
I mean, I don't even play Pokemon Go that much, to be honest, anymore.
No.
Mainly because I don't go out that much because I'm a social recluse. I play it occasionally on the way to work, but most of the time I don't play it because I'm trying not to get run over by cars and stuff.
Yeah, do you know what? It's a lot easier to get run over by cars when you're playing Harry Potter Wizards Unite.
And I'm too tired to focus.
Yep.
I can't really see myself downloading this Harry Potter game. I might do. I might in a couple of days change my mind and decide to give it a go, but
I think try it for a day, but I'm going to uninstall it soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. The intro's cool. It shows like an owl flying, and then like it flies down, and then you see your character on the map.
Okay.
Which is kind of cool. It's like a really nice intro.
But that's it. The one intro doesn't happen again.
No, it happens over and over again. Every time, pretty much every time. It didn't happen then for some reason, but most of the time when I open the app, maybe it's once a day.
Okay, maybe. Who knows?
It's cool. Okay, yeah, so Harry Potter Wizards Unite is cool, and I recommend you try it, but I don't think it's going to catch on for a lot of people.
It may do.
For big Harry Potter fans, I think there's a lot in it for you, but I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, so maybe I'm not the best person to be asking.
No, see, like, we're Pokemon fans, and I've watched the movies of Harry Potter, and I've read a few books, but not like these avid fans where people will ask these really obscure questions and they can tell you exactly what it is, and I have no idea.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, say what you will about the Pokemon Company, but Satoshi Tajiri doesn't go online saying Pikachu's gay now, at least.
Yeah. I mean, that would be weird because technically, like, they're animals. Would that be bestiality? That's a whole weird category.
You're opening up a Pandora's box.
Yeah, let's not go into that. Let's close that.
Let's go on to some nice news.
Again, moving on.
I got one more thing to talk about, Matt.
Yay.
Okay, so recently, Reddit had a survey.
Oh.
I participated in this survey as well.
I have not got Reddit. I should
Reddit's
download
great.
Reddit.
Okay, so basically, they were talking about because people were arguing about the whole the whole Sword and Shield cutting out all the Pokemon.
Yeah.
I go, well, look, every Pokemon is somebody's favourite.
Yeah.
So somebody took to Reddit and said, I'm making a poll and I want everybody to vote on their favourite Pokemon. I want to see for once and for all if every Pokemon is somebody's favourite.
What was the outcome?
Okay, so we're going to go over it. They received 52,000 responses for this survey.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go through the Pokemon that
didn't make the cut?
Everything. Okay, so let's talk about the Pokemon that didn't make the cut. Okay, there are 4 Pokemon that got 0 votes. Out of every single Pokemon, only 4 Pokemon didn't get a vote.
That's incredible.
Incredible. Matt,
I don't know whether I'm more shocked at like 4 Pokemon didn't get, or like the shocked that there's not more?
Just think though, people love every Pokemon. Somebody's favorite Pokemon out there is Weedle, for example. Like, how cool is that to think?
I know someone whose favourite Pokemon is Weedle.
Really?
Yeah, I work with somebody and her daughter is obsessed with Weedle.
Really?
She thinks it's amazing.
That's
yeah,
cute.
she had a Weedle cake for her birthday, which I think is amazing.
Oh, like a caterpillar cake, but
yeah,
a Weedle cake.
Weedle cake. I think
That's
it's
so
great.
cute.
It's sick.
Okay, so would you like to speculate a guess for one of the 4 Pokemon that didn't get a vote?
I wouldn't even have a clue. I'm gonna go with Trubbish.
No. Trubbish was definitely going to get a vote. People like Trubbish.
Trubbish is Trubbish.
Do you want me to read them out to you?
Go on.
This is interesting stuff. Okay, so the first one with 0 votes is Silcoon,
I can see that.
one of the evolves of Wurmple,
Yeah, I can see
but
that.
not Cascoon.
Okay, so someone likes Cascoon, but not.
Gothita.
Do you know what? That crossed my mind, and I was like,
Gothita's that weird little psychic
someone's
thing.
gonna like that.
No, they like the other 2, but just Gothita, no.
Okay.
Electric, which is the middle form of a
Yeah.
Pokemon called Electros, which is a really cool Pokemon, but the middle one I guess everyone forgets about.
Yeah, I guess so.
And Yungoos, which is the little
Youngers.
I'm surprised that nobody likes Yungoos.
Oh, that's...
Yungoos is the cutest out of that whole team, I think. Yeah, but those are the 4.
So out of every single Pokemon at the moment, those are the only 4 that didn't get a vote.
Yeah. And I'm sure that after the vote came out, people were like, oh, I wish I put my vote in because I actually like those Pokemon. I'm sure that there are still 4 people out there that like
I'm
those
sure
Pokemon.
there's someone somewhere in the world, like that's one of their favourite Pokemon.
Okay, so there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Pokemon. Yeah, 8 Pokemon that received 1 vote each.
Oh, what ones are those?
Okay, care to guess any? One of them is a Gen 1 Pokemon
Oh, really?
that only got 1 vote. Out of 52,000, only 1 person voted.
Zubat.
No.
Oh. I wouldn't know then.
Execute.
Really?
Yeah, only 1 person liked Execute as their favourite Pokemon.
I'm quite shocked at that.
Also, Baltoy, Skorupi, Patrat, Suwaddle, Alomomola, Trumbeak, and Cosmoem.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Let's go through the top 10 Pokemon, shall we?
Let's do it.
Okay, so who do you anticipate is the number 1? Should we work from 10 downwards? But let's just start with 1 because I want to see if you can guess. I won't tell you if it's the right answer yet, but we'll...
So, you want me to guess what the most voted favourite Pokemon was?
Yeah, of all time.
I'm gonna go with Pikachu because it's a franchise. I'm probably wrong.
Okay.
It's
a fair vote, I get it.
You know, it's just only because people are like, it's Pikachu, that's what Pokemon is, but I'm probably wrong.
Do you care to place any votes on what the top 10 Pokemon are going to be? You don't have to say the order, but can you guess what
I really
any
hope
of the
Gengar's in there somewhere.
10... I'll tell you Gengar is in there.
Really?
In the top 10.
Yes.
Yep. Any others? They're all very obvious Pokemon, I will say. Like, they are the ones that you'd expect.
Charizard?
Yep.
Charmander?
No.
No, so everyone's gone for Charizard. What else are we gonna have? Blastoise?
Nope.
No. Venusaur?
Nope.
No.
Okay, so maybe they're not as obvious as I thought.
Gyarados?
No.
Dragonite?
Yes.
Mewtwo?
No.
Mew?
No.
Snorlax?
Nope.
Okay, maybe not.
Okay, should we work our way down?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so the number 10 slot with 551 votes is Dragonite.
Nice.
Cool Pokemon, I get
Yeah.
it. People like Dragonite, 551 people.
I like a Dragonite. That's...
9th place with 581 votes is Eevee. That little cutie.
Yeah. I can see that, yeah.
Alright, number 8 with 585 votes, so just 4 more votes than Eevee, is Gardevoir.
Gardevoir is a good Pokemon.
Very cool Pokemon.
Yes.
I've always liked Gardevoir. These 3 Pokemon so far I've really liked.
I agree completely.
Okay, so number 7 is one of my favourite Pokemon with 604 votes, is Lucario.
Nice.
Very cool Pokemon. Number 6 with 607 votes, Umbreon.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty
Everyone
good.
likes Umbreon. Shiny Umbreon looks too cool to not like.
Yeah.
Okay, this one I don't agree with, but people really like this Pokemon. At number 5 with 613 votes is Blaziken.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I can
not my
see
favourite.
it, but I'm not,
Never been a huge fan of Blaziken.
No, me neither.
But, number 4 with 710 points is Bulbasaur.
Okay, so they went for Bulbasaur over Venusaur.
Everyone likes Bulbasaur more. We did this at the start of our rankings.
I don't know. I don't know what other people's
Bulbasaur's
opinions
too
are like.
peppy and cute. I love it.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Now we're in the last top 3.
Oh.
Who do you think the number 3 slot is going to be? It's
Is-
not a Pokemon you've said yet.
Is it not? Oh.
No.
Right, so number 3.
It's a Gen 1 Pokemon. Okay, this is like 20 questions for you, but like, I told you I'll make you squirm.
Have I got it on my arm? On my sleeve?
Turn your arm.
Right.
I don't know if you do, you know. I can't see it. Okay, you have a number of Pokemon on your sleeve. Do you want to just round off a few of the names on your sleeve
Right,
for the
so
people listening at home?
I've got Blastoise, Venusaur, Charizard, Zapdos, Gyarados, a huge Gyarados, Kingler, Venomoth, Snorlax,
Mew, 3 legendary birds.
Cloyster,
Starmie.
Starmie. I can't see Starmie, but I always forget he's there. Aerodactyl.
I forget you had Aerodactyl.
Yeah. And Pikachu.
Okay, so it's not any of those.
Okay.
Who else is popular after that? I'll let you have one more vote, and then I'll tell you if you don't get it, so you don't squirm too long.
Okay.
Number 3 most loved Pokemon of all time.
This is difficult. Because although there's not that many in Gen 1, there's a lot of good Pokemon.
It's an obvious one when you hear it. When you know it, you'll be like,
I'm
oh,
gonna
of
guess it and
course.
get it wrong, and then be like, oh yeah. I don't know. There's too many things going through my head.
Okay, so with 923 votes, so over 200 votes higher than Bulbasaur,
Yeah.
it's Arcanine.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that, but actually, I agree. Arcanine's
Big fire doggo, real great.
Arcanine's really cool.
You can ride on it and let's go. It's real fast, it's really
Yeah, you
majestic,
can.
and it's cool.
That's sick.
Okay, so number 2 with 1,056 votes.
Is it Gengar?
It is Gengar.
Gengar came second.
Which means that number 1 with 1,107 votes was Charizard.
No Pikachu.
Pikachu was not in the top 10.
Okay.
Charizard is the number 1 most liked Pokemon, apparently, according to this Reddit poll with 52,000 votes.
Yeah, I can see that. Generic.
Yeah, pretty much.
Although Gengar, pretty generic, apparently.
It is, I would say so.
Oh man, no,
Everyone likes him. That's why he's great. Okay, so we're going to go through a few more stats a sec. Okay, so let's go by the Pokemon for each gen. So Charizard was the most popular for Gen 1.
Yeah.
Then Umbreon for Gen 2. Blaziken for Gen 3. Lucario for Gen 4. Volcarona for Gen 5. Sylveon for Gen 6. And Mimikyu for Gen 7.
People like Mimikyu.
Everybody loves Mimikyu.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it wasn't in the top 10 spot.
It's a shame it wasn't, but...
Okay, so let's go through it by type. Okay, so we'll go through the ones that we've already done. So the most popular fire type was Charizard.
Yeah.
Who do you think the most popular water type was, Matt?
Oh, there's a lot of good water types.
Mm-hmm. Don't think too hard about it.
Blastoise.
Close. Squirtle.
Oh.
Yeah, good. Okay, so grass was Bulbasaur. Electric. It's
Ooh.
not Pikachu. Or any relation to Pikachu. I'm going to start with that. It's a Pokemon you like quite a lot. I know you do.
Is it Zapdos?
It's not Zapdos.
No.
One more vote, and then I will tell you.
Jolteon.
No,
No.
Ampharos.
Oh, I do like an Ampharos.
Ground type Pokemon is Flygon. I'll save you the.
Nice.
Flying is Charizard again because
Yeah.
flying fire. Ice. What is the best ice type Pokemon?
Articuno.
Ninetales.
Oh, I always forget about the alone versions.
Yeah. Rock.
I don't know.
One vote and I'll let you.
Golem.
Tyranitar.
Oh, of course.
Steel is Lucario. Normal is Eevee. Fighting is Blaziken. Ghost is Gengar. Dark is Umbreon. Poison is Gengar. Dragon is Charizard because it's Mega Evolve. Fairy is Gardevoir. Bug is... Oh, we didn't do Bug. What do you think of the best? Everybody's favourite bug type.
Scyther.
Close. So close.
Sizzle.
It's Sizzle.
Yeah.
And Psychic is Gardevoir.
People absolutely love Charizard, and I just
don't
see it.
understand.
I mean, I have it on my arm, but I don't, it's not like my favourite Pokemon.
No. It's an
Yeah.
interesting thing to see, though. I didn't expect Charizard to be that high up on the list.
Yeah.
Never. I mean,
No.
Charizard's a really great Pokemon, don't get me wrong, but I just didn't expect
No.
the response like that. Gengar was everything I expected. People love it.
That's why Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar have a special place, and they have my whole entire bottom half of my leg, as opposed to being on my sleeve.
Yeah.
Because I have Pokemon everywhere because I'm a nerd. Anyway.
I'm just gonna quickly check. That was all the information I can find for this, actually. I was trying to find some more, but over 52,000. Only 4 Pokemon weren't selected.
That's really interesting.
8 Pokemon only had 1 vote.
Is there like a rundown of every single vote?
There is, but I can't get into the file. I guess it's
Too big.
just such a big file.
I'd be interested to redo that, although it would take forever.
Yeah, like, be cool to see where your favourite Pokemon weigh in, but...
Yeah.
It's basically driven the Reddit community crazy, because people
although
are
mine's
one
of mine's comes second. I want to see how far Ghastly got, because Ghastly is like my all-time ultimate favourite.
I'll see if I can open it a second, then we'll just see what we can find, because it is
interesting to see where like Mimikyu would be.
Yeah, I mean, Mimikyu's got to be somewhere quite higher, I imagine, because it was...
Yeah,
such a highly voted Pokemon. But I don't know if this G-Docs is going to open.
I wish I knew about this little vote.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to have 52,000 votes.
That's a good turnout.
That's a good
amount of people.
I can't access it. Let me go through the comments a second and see what other people have written, because people have commented on like how many votes some of them got.
See, this is going to upset people as well.
So Furret was apparently in the top 100.
Oh, really?
Which is a surprise.
I would not expect
Only
that.
3 people voted for Luminion.
Okay.
54 people voted for Magnezone.
Right.
What else is there?
It's so interesting to see.
Dunsparce was at number 69.
Dunsparce?
Yeah.
It's so interesting to just see, what feels like a completely random normal Pokemon for me. It's like somebody's all-time favourite. Like a Dunsparce.
Yeah.
Right? That, Dunsparce to me is like it's the annoying one that I just have to catch to fill out the Pokedex. But for someone else, that's their favourite Pokemon, which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Raichu had more votes than Pikachu, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Cool. So, I mean, it's a really interesting thing to see. I was surprised that Charizard was the favourite, but it's still cool to move on.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I guess I'm not. But
if people don't
after
know
all
about,
this time, Charizard.
If people don't gush over the franchise mascot, which is Pikachu, then everyone goes with Charizard.
True. Yeah, it's true.
Or Charmander.
Yeah. One of
Toby
that line.
knows very little about Pokemon, but he knows what a Charmander is.
Okay. Well, I guess it's one of those
things. He only knows what a Gengar is because I told him. Because I was like, look, it's on my leg. But yeah, he knows what the basic ones are.
I like telling people about Mimikyu. Because they're like, what is that? Because it's everywhere. Okay, I've got like 2 plushies of it, plus that cushion you got me, plus like, it's on my keychain, it's on my leg. And like, when they see it, they're like, what is that? And I'm like, oh, it's like a little ghost Pokemon that wants to make friends, so it dresses up like Pikachu so that people will like it. And then everyone's like, I get it.
That's really sad, but
that's really cute. Yeah.
Ah.
Alright, Matt, to close out this episode, we are going to play the Professors Meowth.
No! God, because it's 20 questions. Oh, I'm banging in anger.
I told you were going to
like 20 questions weren't bad enough.
You ready for this?
No, I'm never ready for this.
Okay, so the whole point of the Professors Meowth is that we run through Pokemon from A to Z, starting with A, for example, Ampharos, then Matt will go on to B and he'll say Baltoy, and we'll work our way up to Z if we can. We never make it. We'll try.
We never ever make it.
When we started this like 4 months ago, we were like, we'll blast through the Pokemon really quickly, and then we'll move on to Pokemon moves, and then we'll do items, and then we'll do abilities.
Well, my brain just goes, haha, no.
Matt gets a little bit pressured, and then he caves. His brain just turns off. It soft reboots.
Yeah,
I think
instead of my brain going trying to think of something, it then goes, I can't think of anything. I can't think. Oh god, I can't think of anything. And
it goes into emergency mode, and then doesn't work.
It just shuts down, and then I'm just like
I'm just like a slobber, like a jar of spit.
Yeah, basically, just drool running down the side of my face.
Yeah.
Which I feel is going to happen really quickly.
All right, I'm gonna let you start.
Apom.
Buneary.
Charmander.
Dustox.
Elekid.
Ferret.
Giraffarig.
Yeah. Hitmonlee.
Igglybuff.
Yeah. Jumpluff.
Kingler.
Lucario.
Metagross.
Nosepass.
Ponyta.
You missed O.
Oh. Octillery.
I'm not going to say Ponyta, I'm going to go for something else. Porygon.
Q. Oh no, I'm stuck.
Oh no, this is always where you fall apart.
No.
Oh, Q.
Q.
Q Pokemon?
I
Come on, you can do this.
can't do
You
this.
can do this. You can do this.
You can do
Believe in
this.
you.
Just give
I'm
me
going to
like-
just tell you how many
Just
Q...
give me a second. Oh man.
There's 3 Q Pokemon.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get any of them.
Quillfish,
Oh man. I'm so
Quilava,
annoyed.
and Quilladin.
Oh, I'm so annoyed.
You want to keep going?
Quilava.
Remoraid. Wow, even I struggled then. It's like that Emperor's New Groove. You ruined my groove.
S. Starmie.
Taylor.
U. Oh god. Umbreon.
Volcarona. W.
W. Welma.
X. Oh my god, what X Pokemon are there?
I know
there
one.
are
I
some.
know one.
Xatu.
Yes.
Why?
Oh. No.
One of the one Pokemon that weren't voted on in the poll.
Oh my god, I forgot its name. I can see
No,
it.
we're so close.
I can see it in my heart.
This was such a hurdle.
Oh, I can
It's not
see
even a 2-week hurdle, it's the 4-week
God.
hurdle, Matt. This is the easiest. We're at the finish line.
I can see it in my head.
It's
And I
the
can't.
hair.
It's the little. Is it the weasel looking one?
Young Goose.
That's it. Young Goose.
And Zangoose.
Oh my god, that was so
Fuck,
painful.
man, we did it though.
I was like, you know what? I'm on a roll, and then I hit Q, and I was like, I'm not on a roll.
I am out of here. I've rolled away.
My brain was like, bye. No.
We're getting better though. That was clearly better.
That was good.
That was clearly
Although
better.
I skipped O.
Yeah, but
I
we're
like-
getting there. You messed up on Q, but then that ruined your groove. And
Yeah.
even mine to an extent.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
You know, I can't even do the alphabet.
This was fun. I bet you guys hate it. I don't care.
I bet they love it. I bet they're
We're gonna
laughing.
keep
at
going
me.
until you get this right. I'm like some pushy
We
mother
will do this
trying to teach you the
until
piano.
you-
Like you will do this and you will stay there until I
feel
get
like
this right.
I need one of those like zappy things, so every time I get an answer wrong, I get electrocuted.
We'll have a beat, and if you don't keep in time with the beat, then
That's gonna do nothing, Tom, because I'm just gonna miss it on the second day.
yeah, you have no rhythm.
No,
Yeah,
I don't. I'm just disastrous. I'm an absolute monstrosity.
This has been a fucking trademark episode.
It really has.
We've gone from emotion to emotion today. Okay. Guys, thank you so much if you got this far, because this was a longer episode for us, which is nice. I like going back to a long episode again.
Putting up with our random nonsense.
If you
Our
enjoyed
ranting and
this,
giggling.
please visit spiritshacklemedia.com and check out everything on there. There's a lot of stuff on Payday. There's links to our YouTube channel. We need some subscribers on YouTube because we got like 2 and they're from my different channels. So we actually have no fans subscribing yet.
We may need to like upload actual videos.
We can't do actual videos.
Just like wear a bag over our face and do it that
That
way.
could be fun, but how's that going to work for the audio?
I don't know. Muffled audio.
Okay.
Hello guys, welcome to Pokemon Parlour. I should have kept those bags from the takeaway. They would have been perfect.
Oh, it would have been.
Just cut some holes
Paper
in
bags.
them. Yeah.
Could have drawn our faces on them.
Yeah, we could
It's
have.
not too late. Rescue them from the bin.
I will go and drag them out of the bin with the ghost chili sauce.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, spiritshacklemedia.com. There's some other shows on there. There's some other things that would be interesting for you guys to check out. And everything is on YouTube if you like your shows to be in there.
In there.
In that place, in that zone, in that realm.
Just audio, non-video.
Yeah, so thank you so much for listening, guys. If you do want to email us, though, you can email us at pokemonpayday@gmail.com. There is a link to our email address in the show notes or on spiritshacklemedia.com.
Nice.
Thank you so much for listening. Matt, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me as always.
This was fun, buddy.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Enjoy your payday, guys, and don't spend it in one place.
See you later, guys.
I'm workshopping.
You're workshopping.
It doesn't work. I don't know if I like it. Good catchphrase.
Catch
I've ruined it.
Oh my god, what have you done?
I haven't before. I've ruined this episode. It's over. I'm deleting this. Felt cute. Might delete later.
Yeah.
Right.